What's up, guys? Peter from Panda here. Hey, picked up this power bank from ZJ Chow. And it's a lantern and light. Looks like I'm going to have to cut it open. This is how this bad boy comes from Amazon. And let's just check it out. Looks like it comes with a little instruction booklet. This is how you install batteries. And it's kind of like the other camping lanterns that we've taken a look at, but maybe smaller. So here it is. You know, it fits in the palm of my hand, just like this. And there's a little metal loop here, so you can hook it to a branch, the top of your tent, a clip, or whatever. There's also a lens here, so that the LED element inside this little bad boy, which is probably right down here somewhere, is going to, or probably right up in here somewhere, kind of work as a flashlight when this thing is compressed. And this lens, this really rounded domed lens here, will help focus that, so you can carry it like a flashlight. And it's actually pretty comfortable. This little triangular shape kind of makes it actually fit in your hand pretty nicely. So you'd be able to use it as a flashlight, but then also when you're sitting somewhere, turn it into a lantern for your tent, for your campsite, etc., etc. There is a little bit of an O-ring all the way around the top here. So when you put it down, push it down, it does kind of stay in there a little bit, but then it also should keep, you know, rogue water from filling up your lantern too much. Up here, it's kind of a metal knurling, so this top piece will apparently unscrew, and there's your lens, and there you can see the LED element down there. This the lens and the cap here kind of keep this black plastic cap on. So I can see it's kind of pulling off if I remove that. And then down here we have this silicone rubber band. This orange band around here is silicone, and then it looks like it's covering the power button, which is right down there. And then to get the battery compartment cap off, you just kind of twist like that, and now we can throw in here, looks like 3 AA batteries. So let's do that. Now, the direction, I'm going to base this on the spring, so I'm going to put that there, this one there, and this one down, and hopefully I haven't screwed anything up. We'll find out, though, pretty soon. The cap has a little slot right there to match this slot, so when you put it together, kind of got to get those lined up before you can screw the cap back down. So there we go. Let's see. Boom! Look at that. Thing is lit up, and it does absolutely work like a flashlight. If I start pulling out this top, it's actually going to still leak a little light out of the top, but it's actually become much more diffused as it gets further away from that LED element. And there you go. Now you have a little lantern, which should be pretty nice in for your campsite. Obviously a little light, like I said, kind of peeking out the top where you can still see that element. So in terms of ergos and size, I like it. It's probably going to be one of the easier lanterns to take on your next little outing or your poker night out in the woods or whatever it might be. And there looks like there's some modes here too. So there's obviously kind of a flashing mode. And if I hit it there, that's kind of low, medium, and then flash. Or I guess it's low, high, and flash. And then you scroll through them all there with the power button. So that's pretty cool. So far I'm kind of digging this thing. The next thing we got to do is take it outside and see how it works in the dark. Let's do it. All right, guys, outside here with the little collapsible camping lantern, and I've just powered it on here. I'm sitting at the table, and you can see here that it absolutely works like a flashlight, and you can see that that lens kind of projects the Cree element right on the ground here in that Cree shape, right? So in terms of a usable flashlight, this is absolutely usable. And look, you can even see the trees out there, you know, that are pretty far out there lit up. You know, you can't really adjust the beam at all on this bad boy. You know, I guess you kind of can when you pull it out, but that's going to make the beam even kind of less effective as a flashlight. Obviously it's kind of still shining there even when I've extended it out into the lantern mode, but you know, in terms of a lantern, this sucker is pretty bright. Look at that. Totally usable. And if we kind of look at the other modes here, scroll it up there to the brighter setting, and then to the last setting, which is a flash, which could be useful if you're trying to signal or you have a disabled car or something like that. But that's the highest setting, and so I can see and use it, and it'd be perfect for lighting up a campsite or a tent. And then if I collapse it back down again on this higher setting, that flashlight effect is even better. So you can see there. Now again, it's kind of a very focused square beam, obviously, but let's go out there to the trees. Again, no problem lighting up those trees out there. So pretty impressive as a flashlight and as a lantern. And so, when I'm looking at this thing and given its small size, I think this is really portable and bright and usable. And so I like it, and so I want you to like it too, which means on, I think it's April 29th, 2017, I think that's a Saturday, we'll give this little bad boy away, and we'll give it out to one of you guys. So like this video, subscribe to my channel, that'll get you part of the way there. But then the last piece will be comment on this video, put the country that you live in somewhere in the comment, because this is only going to be open to people in the USA and Canada, because that's where I can afford to ship it to. So if you've got a trip coming up and you want to be in the light instead of in the dark, this thing should accompany you, and it will be a fine companion on your trip. The little lantern here, check out the description for a link to it if you want to buy them on Amazon. Peter Von Panda out.